Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, my social thread. My name's Crystal and today is another Friday Sews vlog for you. To all my new viewers, hello, and to all my returning viewers, thank you very much for coming back. My vlogs are on everything sewing related, so if that's something that interests you, please kindly consider liking and subscribing. So my vlog today is going to be about what I've been up to sewing related this past week, and just to start off, I wanted to say I am wearing a Handmade. This is the chalk and notch fringe dress in a Moroccan fabric, floral Moroccan fabric, and the fringe dress has just got a button placket down the front, and it's got some turned up sleeves with tabs. Just the waist here, and I normally wear it with a belt to cinch in the waist. But it's the evening now and I've taken off the belt, and yes, that's what I'm wearing today. And the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about is the dress that I've made for my Sew Yellow for Endo 22 challenge, and it's the Adeline dress by Forget Me Not Patterns, and here she is here right behind me. I do have the pattern here. And I went for the dress option, but with the short sleeves. And the reason I chose this pattern is because I quite liked the pleat detail at the front. And that pleat detail is also mirrored at the back. I can't flip this now. Is mirrored at the back here, and I quite like that. Also on their website, the samples that they have sewn up are in linen, and they just look really lovely. So I do like the dress, and I have got two more planned. One for my daughter for the Selfless Sew April 22 challenge, which myself and Adele from Sew for Serenity are hosting next month, which is coming up really quickly now. And another one will be a navy version of this for myself, a plain navy linen, which I've bought. And I want to make another one in that fabric. So let's talk about the Adeline dress. It's a wrap dress and top, and I've obviously gone for the wrap dress. It's got a shawl collar here. You can have the short sleeves, which I've gone for, or the long sleeves. You can also have the option of putting like a little pleat in the sleeve if you want to, but I haven't done that for this version. And you can see the pleats here. Sorry, my mannequin is slightly smaller than myself, so this dress is a bit baggy on her. I don't know if you can see the pleats here. You've got 1, 2, 3 pleats, and then 1, 2, 3 pleats there. And at the back, it's mirrored as well. Sorry, yeah. Let me just fix her for you so she's presentable. I don't know if you can see the pleats there. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another pleat there as well. It's not a faux wrap, it's a full wrap dress. So I can unravel her for you. So you've got that panel there, this panel here. It has pockets, pocket bags, and what else? So the one thing that was unique about this dress, which I found, which I haven't found in any other wrap dress pattern, is that it comes with a tack. If I can show you, there's a little tack here, and basically I've just used some leftover bias binding to make this tack, and it's just attached to the side seams of one side and the wrap on the other side. So basically when you're walking or when you're sitting down, you know, with wrap dresses they tend to spread out as you sit down. The tack is used so that when you do sit down, it only spreads out to a particular width and you don't expose yourself, so there's no accidental leg showing or what have you showing. So that's nice, and I think that's it really. Oh, it's got a curved let me show you here. It's got a curved hem as well at the front, which is quite nice. And I do like a wrap dress because it's breastfeeding friendly. As you know, I have an 11-month-old baby who I'm still breastfeeding. And also I think it gives a very feminine silhouette, which I like. The other things I like about this dress is the collar. Slightly different. It's a shawl collar, and it's quite a high neck one, if that makes sense. And I think it kind of gives a sort of a vintage vibe. I will post up some photos of me wearing it so you can see what it looks like on me. What did I change? Alterations. The only alterations I made, I went for a straight, sorry, bear with me. I went for a straight size 40 because I went according to my bust, which was a 40-inch bust. And in hindsight, I think I will keep the bust for the next time, but I will grade down at the waist and the hips, because it is a little bit roomy at the hips, I find. Hips and the waist, I find. So I can do that quite easily just by grading, put some grading lines between the two pattern sizes. And also the other alteration I did was, instead of setting in the sleeve without any puckers, I actually used the gathering stitches to gather the top of the sleeve. And I think it just kind of gives it a bit of, well, gathering at the sleeve head, and it kind of gives it a vintage vibe, which I like. What else? Oh, the pockets. Yeah, it does have pockets, but I find that the pockets might be a tad too low. Like maybe I could raise the position of the pockets by maybe ½ inch to an inch. And I know that's only a small, I mean, an inch in the grand scheme of things isn't that big, but I just find when I'm putting my hands in the pockets, it just feels a slightly bit lower than, say, my Lyra dress, for example. So I can easily amend that. That's no problem. Difficulties with the pattern. So the instructions were pretty straightforward. It was pretty straightforward. But where the collar is, when I was making the collar, it tells you to attach bias binding when attaching this collar, this facing to the shawl collar, which I did, but I didn't understand why you needed to attach it, because now that's made this edge bit here really, really thick, because it's got bias binding that's been folded over, and it's just really, really thick, and it only tells you to understitch it, which I've done. But I found because this seam was so thick because of the bias binding, I've had to top stitch it down as well, and even now I can feel that's really thick there. And I think even once I've washed it, I mean, the interfacing will soften, but the bias binding will still be there. So it's, I mean, I guess it adds more body. But from the instructions, I believe the reason they've added the bias binding is because it allows you to sew curves more neatly or easily, which I didn't really see the benefit of. So next time I will not be putting a bias binding along the seam of the collar and the facing. And also it has a funny way, I don't think when you're attaching the skirt and the bodice pieces, you attach that before you attach the collar from the bottom, and I just think it's just not that neat how I've done it. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I think when I revisit it, I want to do the I just don't think it's that neat, this connection here. So when I do another one, I am going to revisit the way in which these pieces are all sewn together to have as fewer seam lines as possible. And I think that's it really. Everything else is really nice. I like how the hem is bias bound. I don't think, I believe I've done many dresses with a bias bound hem. I know of the technique, but I just haven't used it. But it just gives a lovely finish, and obviously around the curves, it just goes around the curves nicely, because obviously the bias binding, you can bend that quite. It goes around curves quite nicely. And yeah, so the yellow fabric, it's actually a mustard, but it's quite a bright mustard. I wasn't too keen on the colour on me. I just didn't think that it suited me, but actually now that it's made up and I've tried it on and everything, I think it's actually quite a nice colour. And maybe I may venture into more brighter yellows, because I'm normally a mustard kind of person when it comes to sort of the yellow spectrum of things. But no, I like it, and I will be making two, as I say. So this pattern, as I've mentioned before, was gifted to me by Jo of Forget Me Not Patterns, and I will be also using this pattern as one of my entries. No, I can't enter, sorry, because I'm hosting the challenge, as one of my garments for the Selfless Sew April 22 challenge, as I say. So there you go, that's that. So yeah, so that's my Adeline dress, and that's my entry for Sew Yellow Ferrando 22, and I will be posting that on Instagram tomorrow, which is the reveal date, Saturday the 26th of March. I have also made a donation to Jess's Just Giving page, and you have to do that and also indicate your Instagram handle when you donate, so that your entry is logged. Otherwise, I believe no donation, no entry, I believe. So there you go. Also tomorrow was the reveal date for the Sew Recreate the Look 22 challenge, but I posted a sneak peek on Instagram, and I tagged Jen of Jen Leg Tees Creative, and she actually said that they've extended the reveal date for that challenge for Sunday, which is great because I have only done the bodice of my one. For those of you that have followed my previous vlogs, I'm making the Lyra dress, and I'm recreating this pattern here, and I've chosen this fabric. It's a Nerida Henson fabric from Sew Me Sunshine, and basically the reason why I've only done the bodice, I did this all in one evening, and when I say all in one evening, that's actually not a compliment. It's actually I spent so much time doing it because I will show you. I pattern matched that placket to the bodice. I don't know if you can see that, and it took me forever. I mean, I have pattern matched before. I don't know why it took me forever, bearing in mind the print is bolder than my say for example my William Morris dress, the Lyra dress that I did, that I also pattern matched, but for some reason this was just much harder to pattern match. But anyhow, that's what I've done. So far I've only done the bodice for the Lyra. So tonight I'm hoping to finish the collar and the sleeves, and maybe get the skirts gathered, the panels for the skirts gathered, but not necessarily attached tonight. I do have friends coming over for lunch tomorrow, so sort of tomorrow daytime is kind of a washout in terms of sewing, but then I will get back onto it tomorrow evening and hopefully have that ready to submit tomorrow, on Sunday, sorry, Sunday the 27th. So that's the second thing that I wanted to discuss. Oh, the third thing, I have finished my coat as well, my birder coat, and I'll just show you the extra bit that I added. I did a label, so I have attached a little label. It's a leather handmade label by Little Rosy Cheeks. And they do this in a mustard and also this pinky colour, and I bought both. I bought the pinky colour and I also bought the mustard because I quite like that. And also I bought one of these chain loops from, I think it's just the hemline, off Amazon. So that's quite nice. And this is my coat, my birder coat, which I'm very happy and proud of actually. Again, the lining there. All beautifully lined. I've hemmed it now and everything, and it's just all lovely. So that's that. So I finished that because last week I had done the main part of it, but I hadn't hemmed it and I hadn't put those bits on, so that's done. What else have I done? Oh, so the labels that I got from Little Rosy Cheeks, they came in a lovely little box. And you open it, you have tissue paper and a little sticker, and in it their little packaging looks like this. So there are the pink leather ones that I've bought, and they also come in a mustard colourway as well, which is looking a bit brown there, but it's a mustard colour. And also when you buy from Little Rosy Cheeks, it's quite nice because she just gives you like a little thank you note. But on there, she stitched a little label, so it's a free label. It says Sew Me on there, and on the other side it says Little Rosy Cheeks. So that will be going in my Kylie in the Machines label tin for later. The next thing that I wanted to show you is my Sew Frugal 22 entry. My Sew Frugal 22 inspiration vlog went out last Saturday, and I did ask my viewers whether they could guess what items I was going to make, what garments I was going to make up, and also what fabric I was going to choose. And I thought today I would reveal what I am making. So I am going to make that. I'm going to pop up a picture. I am making the Queen's Gambit pinafore dress by Mood, and also the Onella blouse by Mood Fabrics again, and it's the Pussy Bow blouse up here. And the fabric I have chosen is, ta-da! It's the lovely Lady McElroy needle cord in their sort of mustardy gold colourway, with beautiful roses and leaves there. It's got a lovely sheen to it. It is a needle cord, and it is quite a substantial one, but I think it would still work. Let me just open it single fold. So yeah, it's still quite drapey, I would say, for a needle cord. So that's quite nice. And the pinafore is like, I believe it's a circle skirt, maybe a 3/4 circle skirt or a full circle skirt from the pattern pieces. So I think that would look quite nice, and that would, you know, hang quite well. This fabric will hang quite well when made up in that pattern. And then for the Anella blouse, I am using the crepe that I got from Fabric Godmother in like a bottle greeny, forest green colour. And I've got some black interfacing for the neckline. And I think together that would work quite nicely. So I'm hoping to make that up this week so I can show you on Friday. When is the actual... so the reveal date for it is the 31st, which I believe is 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. It's on Thursday. So I will be posting the photographs on Instagram on the Thursday, and I will be talking about the make on my sewing, on my Friday sews on Friday. So that's that. And the last thing I wanted to show you was a new subscription box that I have signed up for. And it's actually for my daughter. It was a birthday present for her, but it's sort of a birthday present that's going to keep on giving, because it's a monthly subscription box, and the duration is a year. And the reason for that is it's a quilting subscription box from Little Miss So-and-So's. I'll pop up a picture, and basically it's £20 a month. You get fat quarters, thread, and a treat in the box, but you also have access to tutorials, showing you the different blocks or patterns that, sorry, I'm very new to quilting, I don't really know the terms, but basically these tutorials will show you how to do different kind of patterns with your quilting fabric. And the aim of the game is you get the kit for one panel every month, so you make that panel up, and then every month you make a panel. So by the end of the year you have 12 made up panels, either with the same pattern or different patterns depending on what you decide. And all the fabrics are Lewis and Irene quilting cottons, and they are all sort of coordinating fabrics, not the same designs, but you know, the colours will go together nicely. And the aim of the game is to then at the end of the year join all those 12 panels together to make a beautiful quilt. And at the end you also get a discount for all the other necessary items that you need to complete that quilt from Little Miss So-and-So's, which is great. So by the end of the year my daughter will have a beautiful quilt made up, handmade by herself, which is lovely. And also what you get with the subscription box, the monthly subscription box, is a 10% discount across the whole website, which is great. And the reason that's great is because I haven't recently found them, but I have recently been browsing their website quite a lot. They also do some lovely ready sewing kits, what are they called? Set to sew kits, I believe. So it's like, you know the score. You get a pattern, the fabric, the notions, the thread, everything ready to sew a particular garment. And my eldest daughter has actually gifted to me one of their kits, and I'll pop up a picture. It's the Sage Brush Top by Friday Pattern Company, and I've chosen the double gauze in the Mustard Atelier Brunette fabric, which I'm very excited to get. So that's a gift for Mother's Day, which is lovely. I will get my daughter and we will open that box for you. 1 second. Hello again, and this is my daughter Sienna. She's 11 years old.
Hello.
And she's going to do the unboxing for us. So here is the box here. It's still sealed. So she's going to rip that open. Come on, Sienna. Oh. Do you want to open it up? Open it the other way so it doesn't all fall out. Yeah. Ooh, shall we show them? Some lovely tissue paper and their logo sticker there. And let's just open it. Do you want to open it?
Okay.
What kind of...
Okay. Oh, these are really nice.
Ooh, go show them. Do you want to explain what's in there? So what have we got? What have we got, Sienna? Let's start with these little bits. What's this?
Thread.
Yeah, so
What is this?
You've got matching Gutterman thread there in a lovely kind of turquoisey, bluey colour. And what about these? You've got some chocolate treats in there. Perfect for Easter. And then these are the fat quarters. Take them out, Sienna, and you can show them out.
Okay, there's this one.
First one, that's lovely. What is it? Do you want to describe what it is?
What colour would that be called?
It's like a darky green colour.
Dark green. It's dark green.
With
This
lots
is really
of,
nice.
do you like that one? So it's dark green with all the, you can describe the fabric. Or
With purple, pink and white, yellow flowers.
flowers. So fat quarter, I can open it out for you for those of you that don't know what fat quarter. Oh, is that a fat quarter? I'm not sure. Is that a fat quarter? I thought a fat quarter is more of a square fabric. But anyway, I will double check that. But it is a designer. It's the Lewis and Irene fabric there. So that's the first one. That's nice. I like that colour, right? The second fabric is... Oh, Sienna, you want me to describe it?
Oh, it's
What's the background
lovely
colour?
baby blue
It's a lovely baby blue.
with bunnies, birds, and Easter eggs and
Easter,
spots
so
and
that's
flowers.
very seasonal, isn't it, for Easter?
So there's this
So
one.
that's that one.
This one's Eastery too. It's got birds.
Oh,
and
that I
bunnies.
like that one. That's my
This is
favourite
really
one.
pretty.
Yeah. What colours have we got in there? One? Do you want to show the
Purple,
camera?
yellow,
Show the
and
camera.
blue.
Purple, yellow, and blue. Rabbits, eggs, and chickens, hens, chicks.
They're birds. They're birds.
They're not birds.
They're birds.
They're not birds.
They're
They're chicks. Oh, birds. And is that a pineapple? No, it's not a pineapple. It's an Easter egg.
Where's
But-
kind of, oh, there.
Yeah, it's an Easter egg. But I like, that's my favourite one.
Yeah, and
And then
there's
the
this
next one.
It's like a white flower. Oh, this is nice.
No, floral one. There you go. So basically, if we
Oh,
put
there's
them
this
all...
one, there's this one.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, what is that? Is that fabric as well, or is it as in...
Fabric.
is
It's
it
like
a
a
fat
white kind of
quarter?
spot thing.
So this is... I'm not sure what this
It's longer
is.
than the other one.
Oh, this is the backing fabric, I think.
What do you mean?
And then you get like a bigger piece. So I thought a fat quarter was this big. And obviously we've got... So maybe these are half a fat quarter. I'm not sure what this is, so, but I mean, I'm sure we'll figure out. So maybe the so you would use these fabrics. You can see they all kind of coordinate to make up your pattern, your quilting pattern.
Ooh, the instructions.
So here, look, these are the different blocks you can do. You can either do that block, which is quite nice. And it's got all the instructions on there, and also they have a tutorial as well, which is good, so you can watch that. Oh, these are all the different ways you can do the blockings. So you can have this version here, this version here. Oh, there you go. And basically the aim of the game is at the end, so she's making one panel this month, and then as you do more panels every month, you join them all up together and you end up with the bigger quilts like this.
Ooh, so there's all the instructions.
Yep, so you get one of those. So,
fabrics.
oh, so yeah, so that's, sorry. So every month you will receive one fat quarter of the bumbleberries and cream. So this is that one. That's the one fat quarter. So that is the fat quarter. And then these ones, the reason they're not a fat quarter, they are a fat eighth. Is that what you call them? A fat eighth or an eighth? Yeah, fat eighth. So you get that from Lewis and Irene's brand new collection. Yeah, so that's good. Are you looking forward to doing that?
Yeah.
Have you done quilting before? So how do you know if you like it?
Because they're nice fabrics.
The nice fabrics. Well, Sienna you have sewn a couple of things before, haven't you? You've sewn a skirt and things. And she basically wanted to do something monthly, just to, you know, something kind of crafty to do every month, and I thought this was the perfect kind of gift for her. It's only £20 a month, and it's great, and hopefully if she likes it, we can delve into other garment making for you.
Yeah,
lovely. So which one's your favourite one out of these ones?
I like this one too, this pinky one.
I like this one as well.
That's nice.
So this is both our favourite.
I
Lovely.
like this one next
And I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please do comment below, or if you want to contact me directly via Instagram or my social thread, then I'd be very happy to chat to you and answer any of your questions. And in the meantime, what do you say, Sienna? Bye, and
Bye.
thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Guys, quiet! Shush. Hello, everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel.